In this section we're going to look at placing dealing instructions from the download documents section. So I've already logged in at the top, and this has brought me to the advisor page. From here we're going to go into the download documents from there, and then once we've entered there we'll find the dealing instruction, and we'll start working from there. So we just have to wait for that to refresh. Okay, let's go back and start again. Okay, in this section we're going to look at creating dealing instructions from the download documents page. I've already logged in at the top, and I'm now in the My Account page for the advisors, managers and client registration. But from there we just go on to the download documents and locate the dealing instructions. So we scroll down here and we'll see it just here. To view, this will actually open it up if you want to download it and do manuals, or if you want to actually do it electronically through the DocuSign system, we just click apply. From here we're going to choose the client. Remember that I created some sample clients, so I'll just click on sample client there, and the account type, let's click on CureOps, and I'm going to click on the test trustee there, and then I'm just going to click on proceed. What that should do in front of you is open up the DocuSign itself. And no, it didn't. Why didn't it? The marking thing. Right, let's go back. So if I go into my account. Okay, start again. Let's do it a little bit differently. Okay, in this section we're going to create a dealing instruction for the client. So I've logged in to the account already, and I've gone into the advisor section, which you would do, and then from here we're just going to access the download documents and find the dealing instruction. So if we scroll down, we just find it here on the right hand side. The view is for viewing and downloading purposes for hard copies. But for this demonstration we're going to do apply through DocuSign. So here we're going to actually choose the client, and then we're going to choose the type, but let's say we just choose general. Trustee, there is no trustee, so let's just proceed from there. Just wait for that for a refresh. And that should open up DocuSign, and once it does, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so the first thing it's going to do is ask you to continue. So we need to, or it may ask you to register, but that's very straightforward, and there's going to be a video on that for you as well. So if I press continue here so we can actually see everything, what it has done is created the envelope ID. It's asked me to start. It's already preloaded the value that's holding on the client account. I've got 50,000 euros here, and it's loaded in the client reference number, the client name that I've actually got. It'll be your advisor name and your advisor company sat in there. These are just identification codes for settlement purposes. What you will be required to do is just to select a buy or sell in these columns. So then we've got the investment currency. Okay, so this is basically what is held in the client account. So we know it's euro, so we're going to do there. This is say manual purposes. So let's say it's 10,000 or 100,000 of something. We're going to choose a mutual fund. You type in the IC number, excuse me, it should be and then you would actually choose again the settlement, so whatever the investment's in, but for this purpose let's say it's Euro to GBP, the investment name, and let's say as an example, and then whether it's income or accumulation. And that's pretty much about it. You'll see at the bottom it's actually taken you to the sign. So all I would do is actually click on here, and here you are. And then it'll actually ask you to choose your style of signing. So sample advisor, that's for initials, and you can actually change the style if you want to, and I'll just show you how to do that, or you can adopt and sign. So let's say change of style, and then we scroll down and we choose which style we want, and let's say I want that one. And adopt and sign, if I click that, that would be the whole process. Well actually let's do that, so adopt and sign, and you'll see. So there you go. There's also an area here where you can actually type in notes as well, and I would click finish, and that would be sent on to the next person who's for signing. In this case it would be the company certifier. If it's in a trust, the trustee would sign. Our trade desk, we sign twice, and then it goes back to the trade desk. The reason it's actually the trade desk is on there twice is that trade desk 1 gives them the ability to make comments, notes. Let's say it's a structured note on the secondary market, or an equity at a certain value, for it to come back to us. If we see there's nothing there, we would just proceed anyway. If there was any notes, we would actually notify the advisor directly to see if they want to actually proceed. And that's pretty much how it works. And if I press finish, and it is now complete. That's basically it. Nothing more complicated. We will go into dealing instructions again when we go through the creation of portfolios through the portfolio preview, and how that loads into the DocuSign system. But this is purely for manual entry into for dealing instructions into DocuSign. Thanks for watching. Look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye now.